My name is Martin, and I live in San Francisco. I run all kinds of teleprompter systems. It's actually it's unusually interesting work. I live next door to an animal refuge, which I've come to really enjoy visiting and occasionally volunteering at.
I have our education ambassador squirrel. She's all sleepy at the moment. Her name is Hope. Oh, she's so excited.
I had a stroke last December. The day I had my stroke, I was at a friend's house for a Christmas party. There were about 10 or 12 people there. And at one point, I had to get up out of a chair, and I was having a hard time. I couldn't quite get up. And I had been very familiar with the signs of stroke in somebody else, but I didn't recognize it in myself. And it wasn't until a friend in the room said, "He's having a stroke," when I finally thought, yeah, this must be a stroke. And within 10 seconds, another friend said, "I'm calling an ambulance." The ambulance came in 6 minutes, and that was the smart thing. Always call an ambulance if you think somebody's having a stroke. And I had the incredible good fortune to be about 6 blocks away from a stroke unit. And they got me in there, and they gave me a clot-busting drug with which I was starting to improve. And then I went the other way. And I even remember somebody in the room saying, "He's disintegrating rapidly." And I was being wheeled into the operating room, and at that point I had a complete occlusion of my basilar artery, which apparently 96% of people die from. And I remember thinking, I don't have a fear of death. I'm not afraid of dying from this. But I was afraid I was going to wake up to a fate worse than death. Boy, if I wake up from this, I'm going to have a long road to recovery. I won't be able to speak. I won't be able to walk. So I was preparing myself for the worst. So they took me in. Then I woke up in my intensive care unit bed, and I'm by myself, and I'm thinking, I feel fine. I feel pretty good, as a matter of fact. And I started doing all the little tests that they do to you, like pressing your hands down and smiling, and I'm doing BFAST to myself, and I'm like, I'm okay. I don't know how I got away with this one, but I am one lucky man. I really am. I'm most fortunate in this, because just the proximity to the hospital, everybody did what they should have done. This is an elegant piece of surgery, as I read the doctor's notes afterwards, and they go through your femoral artery and all the way up to the occlusion, and then pull out the blood clot with these great devices. This was, this wouldn't even be available to me 10 years ago. The engineers and the people who came up with this technology, I am the recipient of a medical miracle. You absolutely saved my life. So, thank you. Thank you very much. My appreciation for the possums has been greatly enhanced. Only marsupial in North America, right?
Yeah.
I've completely recovered from the stroke. Anybody watching this video, I just want to bring home the importance of acting quickly. Don't try to save a buck by driving the person who's having the stroke in your own car. Call an ambulance. Time is brain is the phrase that they use. So I was lucky. Everything happened, I think, within 45 minutes. And that's why I had such a good outcome. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I really am.